Weak trapper, too strong rapper. He said that selling a draw, that's why hip hop was his #1 love. Weak trapper, too strong rapper. He said that selling a draw, that's why hip hop was his #1 love. Weak trapper, too strong rapper. He said that selling a draw, that's why hip hop was his #1 love. Weak trapper, too strong rapper. He said that selling a draw, that's why hip hop was his #1 love. Selling drugs was such a hard time. That's how I knew hip hop was gonna get me to the finish line. I said the crime, I always got caught. I never had a chance to shine. Before hip hop, dream was hard to find. Hip hop brought me hope. Doing jail, maybe God has given me a sign. Hip hop made me love the whole woken grind. Going jail to jail made me cry and whine. Writing hip hop songs gave me a peace of mind. Hip hop came because of God. I got caught trying to steal and rob. Never was good at selling drugs as a job. Now I believe I can overcome the odds. Hip hop created a man. Selling drugs was a part of God's plan. Selling drugs was never the helping hand. Weak trapper, the strong rapper. He said that selling drugs, that's why hip hop was his #1 love. Weak trapper, too strong rapper. He said that selling the drug, that's why hip hop was his #1 love. Weak trapper, too strong rapper. He said that selling the drug, that's why hip hop was his #1 love. Weak trapper, too strong rapper. He said that selling the drug, that's why hip hop was his #1 love. I used to be a drug dealing fan until getting caught made me understand that redemption should never get a ban. I used to have fake friends, call it a group or a clan. Hip hop got rid of the friends that never believed I can. Drug dealing had me popping this in. I sold drugs for a year. Now I'm scared to lose hip hop because it's my career. Me without hip hop is my fear. I love that my fans want me to appeal. I used to be obsessed with drugs and drinking beer. My fake friends, whenever I went to jail, used to shield. Every time I went to jail, I would shed a tear. Nowadays I barely acknowledge a drug dealing bill. He sucked at selling a drug. No wonder hip hop was his #1 love. Weak trapper, too strong rapper. He sucked at selling a drug. That's why hip hop was his #1 love. Weak trapper, too strong rapper. He sucked at selling a drug. That's why hip hop was his #1 love. Weak trapper, too strong rapper. He sucked at selling a drug. That's why hip hop was his #1 love. Weak trapper, too strong rapper. He sucked at selling a drug. That's why hip hop was his #1 love.